Hello, good morning. It's bright and early. Y'all say hey when you hop on. Let me know who's here. I've already got primer on and brows. So let's do the rest. We're gonna cover up and kind of even out these dark circles. Good morning, Tiffany, and the rest of it, so that we don't look like we're dressed for Halloween. Hi, Haley. Hi, Taylor. My girls are here. Good morning, Brittany. Hi, Devin. Good morning, Melinda. All right, so we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna use Old Faithful BB cream. It's basically just a tinted moisturizer. So I'm gonna show you how to get the most out of this and get the best dewy natural coverage with a BB cream tinted moisturizer type deal. So the way that I like to do this is to go ahead and do my eyes and then do the BB cream. And I'm gonna do my concealer under the BB cream. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna start off with, like I just said, my eyes. I'm gonna use bronzer and the brow palette because, in case you haven't noticed, I've become quite obsessed with that little brow palette. So that's where we're gonna start today. It's early and your girl is a little tired. A little bit. Who else is like actually awake? If you're a morning person, tell me how you are a morning person. I need to figure that secret out. Because I definitely am not. Well, I take it back. I am a morning person on Christmas, Black Friday, and if we're on vacation and we're gonna go like deep sea fishing, I'm a morning person then too, for sure. Tiffany's like, I'm wide awake. I just, my bed is so comfy and snuggling up a little Teddy Waffles, which, yeah, my eyes are definitely hooded. They're not as hooded as some, but like if I just sit, like you see how you barely see any of my lid, but if I raise my brows or look down, then, so when you have hooded eyes, that's the trick, is I'm looking into my mirror and kind of tilting my head back so that my eyes are more open as I do my eyeshadow for my hooded eyes. And you want to go kind of a little bit above that natural crease that you have. That way you can see the shadow and stuff that you're doing. Or if we're on vacation, I said, then I'm a morning person, like getting up to go deep sea fishing. But that is just, oh, that's how I was going to start on. You sent me you did. You did, Tiffany. You absolutely did. What was I saying? I keep losing my train of thought. Oh, Teddy Waffles. We got to chat. That little boy he like really surprised me Monday morning in his obedience school class. I got there and I was like, I don't really know what to expect. There's 3 other dogs here and who knows how this is gonna go. He was like one of the best ones. He like did everything the teacher said when she said to do it, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, why is he so well behaved? I mean, he's not bad behaved here, but it's just like, she told him to sit and he sits, which he usually does that anyway, but like, stay, come, do this thing, do that. He's like, did it all. And I was like, okay, apparently I'm just the one that has no clue how to do anything because I don't have that at home. So, lesson learned. But we're practicing a little bit more, I guess, so like he'll like actually take me seriously. And I think the reason why he did so well there is because A, he didn't know her, B, she had a pocket full of treats, and C, I think did I say 1, 2, 3 or ABC? I don't know what I said in real life. I think the reason that he doesn't do so well here with me is because my son. Yeah. Okay, so I think I missed. With the bronzer, I went in first with the lighter, and then I'm going in now with the darker, more matte shade in the crease. I think my problem with Teddy Waffles when I'm at home doing stuff with him is I like overstimulate, and I'm like, oh, good job, good boy, oh my goodness, you're so cute, oh little, like, and he's like, this woman's crazy, she just loves me too much, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna ask for a treat. Like, I think that's kind of what happens. So we're working on it. Basically, I'm working on it. I just can't contain my love for him and not like ooh and ah over him all the time. Hi, Tammy. So that's where we're at. But he's doing a lot better, or should I say I'm doing a lot better. And then last night happened. So let's just take a guess what happened last night. It has to do with Teddy Waffles, and it has to do with me. And I got my panties in a wad, and I'm not even lying about it. Go on a wild guess. What happened last night? Just post it. They're so cute, you can't help it. Just take a wild guess. What do we think happened last night? They got my panties in a wad with Teddy Waffles. Okay, I'm tired of waiting. The dog contest. The dog picture contest. He was 20 votes away from first place. 20 votes. Aw, Tammy. Oh, no, Melinda, he did not. He's never, I've even, like, tried to get him to bite me, like, playing and, like, put my hand in his mouth, and he's like, he just waits. Hi, Emily. The dog contest, the picture contest. He is 20 votes. 20 votes away from first place. And I was sitting there last night, like, being so excited that we, like, got a bunch more. And I was like, doing the happy dance. And then I got on Instagram. And they shared, like, the magazine did a post on their Instagram. And they're like, we tallied up the top 10. We're getting a head count, looking at the winners, looking at the competition, scoping them out or whatever. And they were like, these dogs are in first place. Of course. His biggest competition, and I like sat there and I scrolled 20 votes away. He was 20 votes away. So to me that says that somebody ain't clicking their vote button every day. I mean, it literally takes 2 seconds. I know that sometimes it doesn't work for people, and okay, sorry, I'm using the lighter shade of the brow palette. I'm not even talking. I just missed a bunch of stuff. What happened? Oh no, I don't want to do that. It's not letting me see the rest of your comment, Melinda. I don't know what the rest of you said. I know that sometimes it doesn't like want to let you vote and stuff, and that's annoying. You just have to copy and paste the link into like your internet browser. And a lot of people have had a little bit more luck with that. But 20 votes. There are 17 of you on here right now. If all 17 of you go vote right now, because you can vote once a day, then we've closed the gap by 3. But here's what I'm thinking. We have until October 15th. We've got time to pull ahead 10 times. Oh, you're so sweet. Literally every morning I get up, I go to the bathroom, I go make my coffee, and I vote. I know. I'm the exact same way. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be mean to you. I just wanted you to listen. But that, to me, what all that says is that we can close the gap, and we've got until October 15th. So I'm thinking if we can pull ahead now and keep that momentum going, because here's what I've noticed. I do research for a living, like that's my day job. So I kind of pay attention to things. And I've noticed that the competition, oh, absolutely, Brittany, you know I'm posting that link all the time. Yes, you can vote more than once. Just once a day, Taylor. But yes, more than once is in like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but just once a day. So I've noticed that dog, which it's 2 dogs, and if you're going to have a good dog photo contest, it shouldn't be a picture of 1 dog, but not 2, whatever. Those dogs, that picture, isn't gaining momentum as much as he is. So like, whereas he was at 500 yesterday, he's like at 615 or something now. So we're gaining. We've got a lot of people on the Teddy Waffles train and on the Teddy Waffles board, on the committee or campaign or whatever we're calling it these days. But thank you, Melinda. And they don't have that many because they were like at 598, and then they were at like 630 something. I don't even know. I think when they were in first place, I think they were at like 620, and he was at like 602. So they're not gaining as much per day as he is. Good morning, Lydia. So we've got to pull ahead. I'm putting it out there. We've got to pull ahead. This little boy, I'm going to share my Teddy Waffles story video later today because it's on, I did it a while back. But this little boy, he's been through it. He's been through the ringer. He's lived on the streets. He's had to scrap and scrounge around. Okay, now I'm being dramatic. That's not 100% true, but I don't know that it's not, because I adopted him last year, and before that, he was in foster care for a year. Nobody wanted him. How do you not want Teddy Waffles? Look at him. He was in foster care for a year, and I still am in touch with his foster mom, and I text her all the time and send her Christmas cards and pictures. And before he was in foster care for a year, he was at the pound. Why? Nobody knows. I'm telling you, Teddy Waffles is a mystery. And then he's got all his little old man issues and everything, so we gotta get him some votes. We have to. I want everybody to vote. I want everybody to share. Because that little boy would do it for you. I know he would. Anyway, that's my Teddy Waffles ramble. So, bronzer and brow palette on the eyes. I'm gonna go and put concealer under my eyes. I'm gonna mix with my eye primer. I know. And you know what? I'm gonna pull out all the stops. He has a therapy session tomorrow, and I might just do a live stream. Because that's what he goes through. And he deserves those votes. Not that the other dogs don't. They're cute. But they're not Teddy Waffles. And there's 2 of them. How do you have a good dog photo contest and there's 2 dogs? Which one's the good one? Well, there's no guessing in his picture. It's just him and his cute Christmas jammies. I know, Tracy. And we're also going to do another Christmas card shoot this year. I don't know what we're going to do. Last year's was really cute with our matching jammies. Maybe we'll do more matching jammies. Maybe it'll be our theme. I don't know. Okay, so I mixed my concealer and eye primer on the back of my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this concealer out before I put my BB cream on. So I don't even have BB cream on yet. And we're going to blend this out just underneath our eyes. Because I really want this to be nice and bright. Cute in the eye. Don't think I won't. It's really funny. I was at my parents' house. I don't know when that was. I don't know. Sometime. That, I think it might have been last Christmas maybe. Because it was when, yeah, I think it was. It was when Mom and Dad got their Amazon Echo. She'll hear me if I say it out loud or too loud. Why is this not as damp as I want? Anyway, that song came on. And absolutely, you are, Tracy. I'll get a whole list of who wants a Christmas card. And that, we were playing with their new Amazon Echo. And I told her to play that In the Arms of the Angel song from the, Humane Society commercials. And I picked him up and started dancing with her in the living room. And my dad was like, Megan, you are not right. There is something wrong with you. But it was just a sweet moment. So, we're going to get all the votes for Teddy Waffles today. We're going to pull a strong lead ahead. Because that little boy, he's asleep on the couch right now. So he can't tell you to do it himself. But if he was awake, he would sit here and beg. He would. And I promise you, tomorrow when we go to his therapy, we're going to do a live stream. I want you to see what that little boy has to go through and why he deserves the votes. He absolutely does. Plus, hello, he's in Christmas jammies. Who doesn't love a good Christmas jammy picture? Okay, so we're just blending out this concealer under our eye. And this concealer and that BB cream together is what's going to give us a really pretty, dewy finish. If you wanted to if you're not a dewy finish person, sorry, my alarm. I don't know if I just snoozed it or turned it off. We'll find out in a few minutes. If you're not a dewy finish person and you're more of a matte finish, then you can mix in your concealer to your BB cream and just, that way it gives it a little bit more coverage kind of thing. Okay, so that concealer's under our eyes. See how that just instantly brightened up and took away all those dark circles? I love it. And now we're gonna do the BB. You can do it with a damp sponge, a brush, however you want. I just have a brush here, so here we go. And it's basically, I mean, it's just a tinted moisturizer, so it's not gonna give me a ton of coverage. But for the look that we're going for, which is just basically like soft, simple, easy, natural, because you gotta think when you don't have makeup on. Oh my gosh, Tiffany, it is my absolute favorite. What am I doing? Okay, so yeah, when you don't wear makeup and it's just like your bare skin, you know how you kind of have like that dewy look to your skin, and it looks, I mean, your skin just looks like moist, like dewy. I don't know what other word to use. I don't want to, I guess moist is one, but everybody's like, you don't say that word. Well, that word doesn't bother me, but anyway. And so that's kind of what we're going for. See, it just looks like your skin, but by doing that concealer first, it really just brightens up under your eye, and then you don't have like the harsh line or anything from where your concealer was. And I already had my brows done. We did bronzer and brow palette. So we're using like minimal stuff here to get the most out of it. And I'm gonna show you how to use the liquid liner though. Basically, we're doing like the Kudos glam, like the Kudos this month. You get BB cream, liquid liner, whatever liquid lipstick you want, and a makeup bag. Which one did I grab? Sublime. Hey, that's the one I was actually going to use today, so that worked out well for me. And it's just kind of like a very simple, natural. So I'm just blending that BB cream in. It's just like a tinted moisturizer all over and getting it nice and rubbed in. And then we're going to go underneath our eyes. I'm gonna pop the lid out of my Behold setting powder, and we're gonna set that concealer under our eyes. So that same little sponge we blended it out with, we're just gonna dip it in and come under here, pack it on and blend. And that will keep it nice and bright and keep your concealer from creasing. See how just like awake that just makes you look? That's what we need early in the morning. And then because I have issues with creasing, I'm gonna come on the side of my mouth. I get those lovely smile lines because it's slightly animated, in case you didn't know. All right, so there's we go. Close that back up before I spill it everywhere. And then we're gonna set the rest of our face. Oh yeah, I didn't use powder. So I'm kind of in between shades. I don't have that powder here, so we're just gonna dust a little bit of pressed powder on top of the BB cream. Good morning, Courtney. So I'll do a little bit of that shade and a little bit of this shade, and it comes out to be a pretty good mix of what I need. Yes, it is, Taylor, because that's just what I use to blend out my concealer. So it's still damp from where I did that. And I actually like wash it in the morning with some like antibacterial hand soap, and then I refilled an old Behold spray with water, and I just re-dip in it. All right, so now that we've set our face with a little bit of powder, we're gonna come under our eyes and kind of wipe away some of that extra setting powder. Ta-da! So see how it just gives like a very soft but airbrushed but like natural look to your skin? That's BB cream and pressed powder with concealer under our eyes. I didn't mix the concealer into the press or into the BB cream. So that is going to be yes, 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 all the way, everything. Grab you some BB cream. Let's do a little bit more bronzer on our cheeks. We're going for like this. Sierra, I just thought you hopped on. This would be good for you to do for the ball fields on Saturday morning. I know you were asking about that, so use this look. Bronzer and brow palette, BB cream, pressed powder. I'm telling you, this is gonna be like easy, easy. So Tiffany, if you could get full coverage with the BB cream if you mixed it with the concealer. That would be like your best bet to get the full coverage out of it. But BB cream is not a full coverage thing on its own. So we're gonna come in and contour the side of our nose with our bronzer. Oh, actually, I'm gonna use the brow palette again because I actually really liked that one. I did it the other day. So we'll just kind of dust off whatever we had on our brush. Good morning, Megan. All right, so I'm gonna contour with the brow palette, the lighter powder in there, which is one of the ones that we used on our eyes. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I was super excited about it yesterday. Super excited. Then I came home and made spaghetti and had a glass of wine and back on track today. Alright, so we're gonna contour just a little, but still keeping it very like light, natural looking. And we all know I love to do a little button effect on my nose. And it just kind of like turns the nose up just a hair. And then we'll blend. Absolutely blend. So yeah, we're using very minimal, easy stuff. If you needed to like toss makeup in a bag to do in the car, this would be something good to do. You don't look like a scary witch. You just look like a polished, like, can you see it's not a cakey look on my face because the BB cream, it's a tinted moisturizer, and then when you set it with the pressed powder, I swear that stuff is just amazing. Okay, what am I doing now? Let's take a sip of coffee and think. Let's do some highlight. You don't ever see me use the cream to powder highlight, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna take this flat end of my damp beauty sponge, get some of that on there. This is also really good with the BB cream because it's a cream to powder, so it's going to play off of that dewy that you get with the BB cream. And I just go right on top of my cheekbones. See how pretty, like it just gives you like a nice dewy glow. And this is the shade Benevolent. This is my favorite shade of our highlights. Go on the tip of the nose, down here. I might need to use my finger for that part. Okay. Ta-da! So yeah, if you're wanting like easy stuff, natural stuff, nothing like thick or cakey, you're not a big makeup person, the tinted moisturizer is gonna be your absolute best friend. All right, a little bit of blush. I always dust this kind of like all over me. Look how pretty that highlighter just comes in. It just really plays on that dewy look that we're going for with the BB cream. Oh God, okay. I don't know why I don't do this more. I'm actually really in love. So I definitely must have snoozed that alarm when it first came on. All right, so let's do our liquid liner. I know everyone gets scared of liquid liner, but you don't have to. It's like the easiest thing in the world to use if you can get it open. There we go. So this is the black. It's the shade. It's just called Perfect. Super fine tip. And it just goes on. Glides on like butter. Keep it really tight to your lashes. Ta-da! Now you do want to let it dry before you open your eye all the way. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, that is. Okay. That way when you open your eye, the liquid liner is not going to transfer. See? I'm telling you. Liquid liner is not as scary as we make it out to be. It's honestly more scared of you than you are of it. So my dad used to always tell me about snakes when I was a kid, and I was like, I promise you that snake is not scared of me. I promise you he is not. That is like the one thing I do not play around about. I don't do it. Nope, sorry, not happening. Count me out. Checking out. Not today. Ta-da! See how easy that was? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, but I'm gonna let it dry before I look up. I'm telling you, this brow palette's good for everything. Now it's a great fan. And then you have liner. Super easy. So that's probably the most difficult part of this entire thing that we've done so far, is that liquid liner. And it wasn't even hard. Alright, let's do some mascara, lips, and then we're pretty much done. And it's just like a soft, polished look. It's nothing dramatic, it's nothing crazy. And I think you're gonna love it. I am gonna do my fibers because I'm obsessed with my fibers. You know this. This is nothing new. I just can't get away from them. So it's the Totally Pumped Duo. When you're looking online to get the like mascara bundle that I use, Totally Pumped Duo. It's epic and fibers. Here's our lower lashes. Comb those bits out. Kind of crazy. Say good morning when y'all hop on. Alright, let's do these top lashes. If y'all haven't voted for Teddy Waffles yet, just go vote. It takes 2 seconds. I was harping on it earlier. I also have the brown epic. I haven't tried the brown epic yet. We need to play with the brown epic soon. Does anybody else on here use brown mascara? Thank you, Carrie. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Caitlin. All right, so the key with the fibers, you gotta roll them on the back of your hand first so that they don't go crazy everywhere. Somebody go vote and tell me. He gets published in the magazine, Tracy. I'm trying to get my dog published here, y'all. No, Sierra, I use the Epic mascara first. I like to use the Epic and then the fibers, and then I use the transplant gel to seal them because I like how the Epic mascara wand is a little bit more concentrated than the transfer gel wand. Does that make sense? I think I kind of got tongue-tied on that. But somebody go vote for him really quick and then come back and tell me how many votes he has. I'm curious. And y'all all better tune in tomorrow when we're going to do a live stream of him from his therapy. I'm calling it now. The fiber, there's definitely a learning curve, Sierra. Make sure you roll them on the back of your hand like this when you first pull them out. And then just blink into the wand on both sides of your lashes. Keep them on the ends. Try not to go too close to the lash line. And then I take that same little brush. Okay. 654, okay, good. I feel like we can pull ahead though, because that other dog just was not gaining the momentum. So if we can pull far enough ahead, I really do feel like we can cinch the deal. I do. All right, so fibers are put up, and then I'll go in and use my transplant gel. So try rubbing them, like rolling them on the back of your hand first, Sierra, and then just like blinking them into your lashes. So see the difference in the transplant gel wand and the Epic wand? And I kind of bent mine a little bit just to give me a better angle. And then this part I'm very light-handed with because I don't want to pull off all those fibers that I just did. But you gotta make sure you coat the top and the bottom of your lash. Like wherever you put the fibers, you gotta seal. And I still take that same little brush and like lift and set the curl we did. Make sure we set the fibers into the lashes. 659! Keep it going, keep it going. So we'll be done. Once we seal these, we'll do our lips and be done. And that's literally the secret to not look like a scary witch or a sleepy witch. I don't remember which one. Either way, you won't be both. I do need to comb through these a little bit. I think my liquid liner might have like clumped them up. I usually comb through them after I use my liquid liner, and I did not. There we go. Much better. All right, let's do our lips. Let's set it and forget it. So I'm gonna keep my lip pretty simple today. Prim and Sublime, because you're gonna get your liquid lipstick in your kudos too. I'm telling you, like when you get this grab bag stuff, like it's just a deal for all of everything. Look at that little fiber sitting there on my nose that fell off. There we go. They might fall off a little bit when you're like sealing them and stuff, but they'll brush off. So this is Prim, but it's an eyeliner. But it works great as a lip liner. I actually don't know that I've ever used it as an eyeliner. It's also good for your brows too. All right, take a little Sublime. And that's that. So that's our easy, simple, dewy, not scary, sleepy witch glam. So it's not cakey at all because that BB cream is so dewy. It just looks so pretty on your skin. And then we did concealer, a little pressed powder, bronzer brow palette on our eyes. And there you go. So if y'all have questions, comments, concerns, if you haven't voted for Teddy Waffles, go vote for Teddy Waffles. I'm so serious about it. I'm gonna cry my eyes out if this little boy doesn't win, and I'm not even being dramatic. So I'm gonna hop off, I'm gonna get dressed, probably replace the scrunchie in my hair. I don't know that I'm gonna wear a scrunchie to work. Or maybe I will. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll talk to y'all later. We might do a wind down Wednesday video tonight. Should we do a wind down Wednesday video? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.